Yo, guys, welcome to the shout out take two. We have some technical difficulties, but Danny is here. Dan is here, and I've got Joe and Reece from 19th Hour. We're gonna have a great pod today, boys. How are you doing?
Yeah, good,
really
man.
good,
To be
mate.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. The latest single, Doctor, is doing so well. We can't wait to talk all about that, find out how it came about. But first, Dan's going to give you some quick fire questions.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Reece, we're going to start with you.
No.
First thing that comes into your mind: favorite artist of all time.
Oh. I'm gonna say nothing but thieves.
Shout. Joe, your current favorite song.
Current favourite song. Would it be bad to say 19th Hour Doctor? Or is that...
That can be your favorite song. No one's done that yet. We've had so many people on
That's
with
so
new singles and they've never said...
we're so in it at the moment. It's the only thing that I've been hearing. So probably I'll go with that. Otherwise...
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to switch up the order because last episode was confusing. So, Joe, you again. What is your dream venue to play in?
Dream venue to play in? I mean, it's got to be like a big old stage, like the O2 maybe in London. Wembley.
That'd be really good.
That would be just insane.
Yeah.
Because it's like big, but not...
It's a nice stadium.
ridiculously.
Reece, dream artist to support on tour.
The support on tour. It's nothing but thieves again.
That's fine. You can have repeats. We allow it.
Joe, first instrument you played.
First instrument I played. I mean, probably a guitar. I mean, I might have hit a piano at some point when I was a kid, but I think guitar was the first thing that I actually kind of sat down and played and maybe got enjoyment out of it.
It's rare we have guitar at the minute. It's always recorder or triangle, something like that. But...
We had our first triangle the other week, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think the word "played" is the key one. I probably butchered a lot of instruments when I was really young.
Yeah.
Two for you, Reece. Now I've got. If you could create a festival, what three artists or bands are going to headline? I'm assuming nothing but thieves.
Yeah. We would headline.
Yeah.
19th Hour.
Yes.
Who's your Sunday slot?
I mean, Joe will know this. I really love Yumi at 6, and I always have done. I know they split up now, but yeah, Yumi at 6 would have to be on there. Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, you're having a fourth day.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, so many, isn't there? But yeah.
Nice. Get me a fucking ticket. That's my dream, man.
Reece, for you again. Then, what is your post-gig meal?
Pasta and sauce. You know, kind of the packet of things you put milk with.
Oh, all right. Okay, yeah.
Milk in
Okay.
Yeah.
It started off. I was thinking it was going to be quite fancy, and then it went.
No. Yeah.
Just a
Okay.
packet.
I have to have 2 packets though, because one's not enough.
That's so much energy.
Yeah.
That's healthier than my post meal.
Yeah.
Joe, if you could change one thing about the music industry, what would it be?
One thing about the music industry, I think that one thing about the music, I mean, being able to just I think that the way that social media and stuff is now, that you can get your music out there so easy, but it also makes it so hard. I think if people just into live music more, I think that was what if that movement kind of happened again, where you could get discovered at that kind of level instead of having to do all the other stuff. I think that's what I would maybe just take it all offline.
Yeah.
It's drastic, I know, and a lot of people wouldn't like that, but I think that if people had to go and listen to it outside, then they would do it.
Need some solar flares or something to fix the music industry.
Reece, what is the favourite song as a band you've released?
It's this one. No, it is this one. It's Doctor. To be honest, I think as a band we're improving with every release. Every release is got better. And from a drum perspective, it's probably the one that's challenged me the most as well. So yeah, cool. It's Doctor, I think.
Cool. And then you can answer this together. Final question: Audi or Lidl?
Lidl.
Oh, okay. It's rare we get Lidls.
Yes, Jackson.
The bakery for that on its own.
Just
Team
on its
Audi.
own. Hear that,
Team
Dan?
Audi.
Just the bakery on its own.
To elite.
It is just a bakery. That is all Lidl. Oh, damn. We'll let it go. It's been an ongoing thing for the last 6 months. Dan, Frozen Dan, loves Lidl. I'm much more Audi. But last year, Audi were way ahead. This year, Lidl are ahead. So, interesting.
They've upped their game.
They've upped their game. While Dan's frozen, he'll come back. We'll talk about him next single. Dan will come back into the room, don't worry. But tell us, Doctor released this month. Must be buzzing already with the feedback.
Yeah, man. It's been very refreshing and nice to kind of see people enjoying it and giving us feedback. And we've definitely seen a difference between this one and other releases. And we've put a little bit more time into this release and really... we had the track ready for a while, but we sat on it because we wanted to do it properly. And I think that we've done that this time. And yeah, it's definitely given us a boost. It's just been nice to see people who have followed the band and new people come along from it. So yeah, it's been a fun week so far.
It's an awesome tune. Can you just, like, for people listening who haven't heard it, maybe just kind of describe Doctor, like what it's about, what the kind of vibe is, maybe some of your inspirations behind writing it?
Yeah, that's always a big question.
Yeah.
It's always a big question.
Starting off with a hard one.
I think if you listen to it at its face value, like the music, it's you can kind of see that we're influenced by that Nothing But Thieves kind of thing. But it's also got quite an 80s kind of vibe to it, with the synth and stuff in there. I've had that from a few people, which was something new that we kind of did. But for us, out of all the songs we've released, it kind of encapsulates us as a band the most, because you've got that heavier kind of chorus, an awesome kind of mid-lay, and then those softer kind of layers of stuff in the verses. So for us, it's the first song that kind of represents us, I think, that we've kind of nailed it. We've got all the things we wanted in there.
I think nailed it is just perfect way of saying it, because it just starts to finish. Every, like when that chorus hits, it hits so hard. Like, and if you're listening, guys, you just have to check it out on Spotify right now.
Can I ask, Reece, you mentioned it was a challenging song for yourself then. What was the difference like between this song for yourself and the previous songs you put out?
I think it's more just coming out of our comfort zone and trying, well, for me, it's trying new beats that I wouldn't really attempt in the past. And the sounds as well, like the intro, there's so much in there that we wouldn't even gone near really at the beginning. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I mean by challenging, not in the sense that it's hard, but it pushed us, I think, all of us individually, just to try new things really. So yeah,
it was just to add on what Reece said as well, like it was a very new experience for us in the studio, because normally when we've gone in and recorded, we've had the song pretty much like done, like it always kind of changes, but we've always had an idea. And this was the first time we went into the studio never having played the song together, like in its entirety. We kind of demoed it straight, and kind of we had made the decision, because last time we went up, we worked with a new producers called Sugar House, AD and Lee, and we brought them a new song, and then they got their nails into it as well and changed stuff, and that was kind of a weird process for us, because we'd sat on this song for 3 years. So we made this conscious decision this time, okay, well, let's just go up with, we'll have the chorus and the vocals and the melodies and stuff, but we won't be set on what necessarily the structure is definitely going to be, or so it was very much out of our comfort zone, especially for a drummer like Reece, who's coming in first and laying the drums down. You're walking into a studio going, I don't really know what we're going to come out with at the end of this session.
Stressful.
So it was stressful, but also gave us so much more room to be creative. Like we weren't locked in, so it was kind of like, okay, the song's going this way, cool. We didn't have a mid-late, like, what should we do? Let's come up with something. And I think creatively it pushed us. So stressful, but I think it worked. We got the best possible sound out we could have.
Yeah, man, it's incredible. Do you think that kind of approach of going in with some ideas but not a finished idea to the studio is something you're going to carry on for more songs to come?
Yeah, so we've just come back. In fact, when Doctor came out, we were back in the studio recording 2 new tracks. So yeah, we've got 2 more on the way that we're really happy with, that might even be better than Doctor. It's early to know, but they sound.
They are. But, yeah, they are.
There you go, Reece. But yeah, I think it's something we would take forward. We did it again. This time we did 2 songs, and we took one up that we would have been playing for a while, and one that was completely new, written for the session. And a lot of stuff stayed, but stuff changed. We just basically, like the month or 2 leading up to the studio, we just come up with so many ideas. And Reece will know I'm coming up with like middle 8s and stuff like this. So half of them don't get used, but it means when we walk into that studio and they go, "Have you tried something like this?" We go, "Oh, remember that riff we've got? We can,
Yes."
It's just a bit more creative. Otherwise, you get in and you feel like as soon as like anything shifts, it's like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" Like we've changed this chorus now, and whereas creatively for us, I think it worked. Stressful, like it's intense.
Yeah,
you're walking into a 2-3 day session, and you have no idea what you're going to come out with, but you kind of have to trust the process.
Yeah, man. You spend all that money, and you've got 2 days to make a song. But like, I think what you said is actually so important. Being the kind of person who's constantly coming up with ideas, constantly writing new middle eights and stuff, even though a lot of it isn't going to get used, like you said, like bringing that energy into a music studio when the moment matters creates a fucking incredible song like Doctor. So you're clearly doing something right.
Yeah, cheers, man. Appreciate it. It just forces you to have to do stuff sometimes, and sometimes that's what you need.
Man.
You know, Reece gets in the booth, and it's like he's got to lay these drums down. So
yeah, no, it is. Sometimes it is frustrating. Obviously, having loads of middle eights, trying loads of middle eights out, because as a drummer, you kind of just want one to be set, so you can put your thing to it. So in that sense, it can be frustrating. But Joe's right. When we're in the studio and we're asked to come up with something, that's when those different ideas, they come to life, really. So yeah.
So basically, I'm the reason Reece is stressed.
Yeah. He's the reason why I don't have any hair.
Yeah.
It's a front man's job. Look, Dan's getting there.
Yeah, I'm the drummer for our band. I'm going.
Yeah. It's a stressful job, isn't it, Dan?
The famous last words are when I walk into the studio or something and go to the guys, yeah, it's good, but maybe we should change the key. And then the guitarist and bassist look at me like, for God's sake. And it's like...
Quickly shout out the rest of the band while we're on them, because obviously
so we've got Jake, who plays bass, and we've got Adam, who's our guitarist, who is also has a heavy hand in the songwriting as well.
How'd you guys meet?
Well, Reece, you can kind of kick that one off, I guess, because you were there first.
Yeah, I mean, technically we formed in 2019, but I actually started looking for other musicians in 2018. I'd kind of been hopping between different bands, not really, which weren't really going anywhere, to be honest. So I thought, what I want to do is create something for myself where I like the music and I'm proud of the music. And then I started looking for other people to join me, essentially. I think Jake came on board first, shortly followed by Adam, just through kind of join my band, just online, putting out adverts. Did a few kind of sessions where we're just jamming, essentially. And then the longest part was looking for the right person to front the band, because we didn't just want a singer. We wanted someone who, we wanted someone who wrote their own stuff, good with lyrics, as well as vocals as well. So that's when Joe came along.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got me, so you had to stick with that.
But it's tough. It's tough forming a band, and I mean, you've got different personalities, different people going in different directions, and it was tricky. But I think we've got the right what's the word? Combination now. So
it was so we didn't know each other at all. It was just
crazy.
Which I think I've been in bands with friends, and I actually think again it was one of the things that kind of made us better as a band, because we were all there for the music. Like, we weren't there because we knew each other, and like sometimes you want to make it work with your mates and stuff. It's, I came and met 4 guys in a room who liked me as a singer, and I liked the way that they played, and then we created some cool music. It wasn't about being mates or anything. That kind of came later, and I think that really helped us. And we've never really disagreed on music, really. We've all kind of combined over the love of this, Nothing But Thieves and stuff like that, and that's something that we've loved from the beginning.
That Join My Band website has created so many bands. I remember being on that back in the day, like 16s, when me and Danny started first forming bands at school. Like, we found a bassist on there. Yeah, so many bands have come from. They should somehow make money out of that, because they have formed a lot of bands.
I mean, it's free as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But you can pay to get your advert at the top, but it's like, I spent weeks just stifling. I was in a band that I had left, and I just spent weeks going through there looking for other bands. Couldn't find anything, And then these guys popped up. You
fell upon
around
Reece.
the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, I might as well go for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, we kind of got our lineup sorted, and then we were straight into lockdown. Essentially, COVID hit.
Of course, yeah.
We played what? Was it a couple of gigs, Joe?
We played two. We kind of properly formed at the end of 2019. Played a gig in January, a gig in February, and then the country went into lockdown, and we couldn't practice for 2 years. So it was really like it was such a it's weird, this band. It feels like we've been in it for so long, but really we've only been gigging for like 2.5 years.
Yeah,
because of like the carnage. So we'd just written our debut single, Tired of Running, but couldn't record it. Couldn't meet for 2 years. Couldn't get into the studio. It was weird, but also that gave us a lot of time to think about what we wanted to do, like the genre and the style, and we constantly kind of were talking about it. So by the time we came out of lockdown, it was like, right, let's get start running.
Yeah.
And but yeah, mad time. And then we couldn't record because we all got COVID. It was mental. It was just a mental few years. But
can I ask, you mentioned live gigs a few times. For those that haven't seen you live, I've got two questions. First one, describe 19th Hour live. Like what would you give to someone if someone was going to buy a ticket to your next gig? What's it like?
We're brilliant. That's the headline.
That's going to be the thumbnail. I'm just going to put it weird brilliant.
Yeah, I think energetic and emotive. Like I try when I write the songs, I try and get emotion into it. Like I don't like it when I'm singing a song and it just feels like I'm like karaokeing, just like singing.
Yeah.
So we always try and get some emotion in there. And some nice melodies for people to follow along to. You listen to Doctor, and the chorus is kind of like that kind of thing. But also, we play loud and we play to have fun. So
loud is a key word. To be honest, we're known to be quite loud. So
that's sick. Yeah, I mean, your music speaks for itself. Like I could totally. It's the kind of music you hear it on Spotify. Like I want to hear it live because it's that big sound, the drums, like all the guitar parts and the choruses, especially like. I'm desperate to see you guys live at some point. Where can people see you play? Have you got anything coming up in 2026?
So because we had the studio and stuff at the beginning of the year, we've kind of now just dived into the gig thing. So I think we're playing. We're hopefully playing St Albans, aren't we? That hasn't been.
Oh, it's Orange.
We're going to be up that way.
Hopefully. Are you playing in St Albans?
Is it the Horn?
Yeah, the Horn. Yeah, we're
that's Orange. Yeah,
about that. So we've played the Horn before. It's a great venue, and they asked us they've sent us a few dates, and I think we're going to go up there soon. So
we'll be there.
That one.
Yeah, man.
That'd be sick.
That'd be so cool.
And then Reece will know better. I can't. My mind's
yeah, we got one in Aylesbury at the Queen's Park Arts Centre on May the 9th. That's kind of a local night with a few local bands. And then we're playing Wokingham Festival August the 29th. And we usually play a festival in Wallingford called Bunkfest. That's still yet to be confirmed, but that's always a fun one.
We're like right in the middle of talking to loads of people about gigs. If this was like next week, then we might have had like 7 or 8. But
for our audience, though, that's in Albans Day. As soon as it's out, stay tuned because that's our local scene. So
that's our stomping ground.
Come down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a battle of the bands as well. So come down.
That'd be cool. That'd be great. Man.
Yeah, we'll be there.
That'd be great. Yeah, look, we're so excited to see what you guys can put out in 2026. Like, hopefully, if we get some new music as well from you this year, because Doctor is such a good tune.
You will.
We have a couple more questions for you guys because we have the Shout Out podcast playlist.
Yes, let me get it open. Always forget about this. Basically, we've got a playlist where everyone who comes on, we get them to add one song each, or however many band members are on. So then everyone can go on this playlist, and it's just a big mixture of everyone's music taste. We'll put Doctor on there as the new single, so that will go straight in. But each of you have a song. Reece, I'm assuming you might have a certain band in mind to put on there. But
feel free. Are you finally getting some Nothing But Thieves on it?
Yeah, we might get some Nothing But Thieves on.
I might actually listen to it.
But if you want to choose a huge artist, feel free. You want to choose a local band from your scene, feel free. Whatever you want.
I want to put Nothing But Thieves Overcome, please.
Yeah,
on there.
We get it in.
Absolute hit.
Such a good song.
Yeah, that is a good tune. Oh God, you put me on the spot now. I need to think about what have I been listening to.
Are you going through your phone?
No.
Everyone does. He's just scrolling through his record collection.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, there's a song that I've been listening to on repeat for kind of inspiration as well when we were recording Friday Pilot Club, Better With. The song was called.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
What was the song title? Sorry?
Better With.
Better With. Okay. Got it.
Pilot Club.
Wonderful.
Wicked. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. And Doctor, the latest single is going out. Is going on the podcast. It's going on the playlist and it is out now on Spotify, all the streaming platforms. Stream it everywhere. Such a good song. Guys, thank you so much for coming on, man. It's been great.
Cheers. No, thank you. And thanks for giving us a platform as well to promote. Thanks for doing what you're doing. And
mate. Thank you. We love doing it. We love doing it. That's why we do it. And more people need to know about bands like you. So guys, check them out. Spotify, Instagram. Check them out on everything because they're on everything and they're going to be busy this year. So thank you so much for watching this episode of The Shout Out with Danny and Dan and our amazing guests, the guys from 19th Hour. We have got so much more coming for the rest of 2026. So stay tuned. Peace.
Au revoir.